So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So, time for the anthems. The whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect...
It's Eto'o! Oh, it's hit the post!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's had it taken off him. Yamal, aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Azar. Kirkchu. That has been knocked clear. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. And he shoots! Romania are looking to go forward now. Howson gets a foot in here. Tries one from range! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late reacting to that.
Paris Saint-Germain make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. No, he's not getting his way this time. Played towards the other side. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Quarter of an hour played. Paris Saint-Germain currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Shifted it to the flank. Great ball if he can get there. Howson is always looking to break lines. Serginho. To Azar. Adeyemi. And it's Kirkchu. And Fernandez. And here's Eto'o. Adeyemi! Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Romania have the chance to go the other way. And it's Fernandez. Knocks it out wide. Yamal. And it's Kukçu. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shot at goal! It's hit the upright. And one more try! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Serginho. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is real chance! And he's stuck it away! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal sends it crossfield. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Kukçu. Yamal. Oh, he's having a go! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And he cuts out the supply. Hazard. Ball played for Kukçu. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Kukçu. And a chance! Oh, crossbar! No, just not quite.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
Howson wins the duel this time. Kukçu. Fernandes. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Fernandes. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice sequence of passes, this. Dragushin. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Serginho. And that is the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Paris Saint-Germain looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Howson gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. And Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho. And it's Kukçu. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pass somewhat off target.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
It's a searching pass. Cleared without hesitation. Fernandez. Hazard, who does have an assist to his name. Adeyemi. And Fernandez. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That has been slung wide. He's having a hit! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Hazard has it in a wide position. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu touches it back. He'll try from distance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Adeyemi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Hazard. And he was quick to react. Mihaila. Driving on and making good progress. Tries to pass it through. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Foot in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Howson. Serginho. And it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Kukçu. And Jamal. And it's Kukçu. It's a threatening ball.
Adeyemi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cambio di giocatore.
So their fourth corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short, opts to play it back. That's a lovely, neat pass.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's in a great position here. Quality ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Mihaila. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Adeyemi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, that one's going nowhere.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Adeyemi. Oh, that's fabulous. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, good-looking ball. Eto'o gets flagged offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Dijk. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Hazard. Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Foot in. Yamal. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Hazard. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yamal. And it's Fernandes. He's played it back. Applies the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Kamara.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Yamal running with the ball and the through ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kukçu. Adeyemi. Now it's Eto'o. And he's got... It's Eto'o! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 25.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Pojanpalo. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Adeyemi! Adeyemi! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 27, Adieni.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score.
Now he's off and running. Kukçu. Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And Adiemi played out to the left flank. And it's Kukçu. And it's Fernandez. They've got to be quick to recover this. Camara. And that's really well manoeuvred. 5 minutes till the break. Yamal. That's a good foray he's making. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jensen. Azar. Can he get on the end of this? That has been knocked clear. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! This possibly the last play of the half. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. No way through. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Everyone, please welcome our
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Paris Saint-Germain producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. And we are back underway. And it's Fernandez. And here's Eto'o. Takes a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, can he get onto this? Azar. That is ended up in no man's land. Adiemi. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Looking for the run. Hazard picks it up out wide.
Oh, that was vital. Camera. And it's Camera. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Howson gets on his bike and on the move. And it's hoisted clear.
The attendance for this
Out
match
towards the
was
flank.
81,007.
Kukçu being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Paris Saint-Germain can... Oh, terrible mistake. Azar. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Neatly clipped into space. Well, there's the clearance. Yamal. He's on it, can he get away? Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fernandez, in he goes again! Oh, it's come off the upright. And yes, it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 9.
Things
Coming on
looking
the
so
field
easy,
is
almost too easy
number
here.
26.
Looking to play him in. Azar. Looking for options for movement. Camera. Oh, shooting chance! And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Adeyemi. Ball played for Kukçu. He's had it taken off him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Finland have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 18.
Yamal. Adeyemi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 8. Alexander-Arnold.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Eto'o, and the shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 82 minutes is number 25.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. Lovely, now then, it's Eto'o! And that's a tidy finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's off and running. That ball looks a good one. It's out for a goal kick. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Alexander-Arnold.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal tries to play it through. Adeyemi. He is just caressing the ball. Spread out to the left. Yamal. Van Dijk. Eto'o is onto it in a flash. And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Eto'o on the score sheet 3 times. Very much. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the... Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
This is a promising build-up. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. There's the crossfield ball. Oh, that is a good ball. And the shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Can he get it through? Now this could be a... And he shoots! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Shifted it to the flank, and he's quick to return it. That's the keeper's ball. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Iran have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Looking for options for movement. He's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Boxall. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's headed upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Big chance! That's really well manoeuvred. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Goes for a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Plays it through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Strong running down that left flank. And he's had it nicked away. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spread it left. That's a good ball out wide. Wood.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Wood. Stood up well to him there. Oh, can he get onto this? And the referee has signalled for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Everyone, please welcome the two
Some
sides.
first-half thoughts?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Iran have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's going to be disappointed with that. This might spell danger. Chance, surely! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Tries one from range! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Well, the ball's gone astray. And it's made its way to him.
This match was 80,600.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but...
And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's where it came from. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution.
Iran with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. New Zealand have the chance to go the other way.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Wood. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That has not gone well. Great defending, strong and determined. Threads one in. He's going for goal! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Too long, and over the line. Vauxhall.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He's in a great position here. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's all alone. Chance for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Showing great feet there. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very late.
He'll try from distance!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Wriggles his way through, engages and forces him off the ball. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. It is the end of the road, the result simply not good enough. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Iran simply just didn't show enough urgency for me, Peter. I would have expected a lot more from them, knowing what's at stake, but it just wasn't there. That's what happens when enough switch off.
With the owner of a blue...